So I wanted to make a quick video to show you a trick to keeping an ostomy bag on. We have a 14-month-old and he is very wiggly and active. So he's very prone to leaks. So what we do is we take one of these Adapt Hollister rings. We have to crush it so that it fits his wafer size. So I'm gonna do that real quick. We just put it on wax paper and put a book over it and stand on it for like intervals of 30 seconds until it's flat enough. And then we just mold it to his wafer. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so I just smashed this with the book and now I'm gonna mold it so it fits the back side of his wafer. I usually leave a little bit of the hole and spread it out around it so it fits better. So I will show you that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mold this so it's about the shape and size of his wafer. So this bag we've already pre-made. So I usually just start it at the bottom and then just stretch it out. Now I just need to go around the inside of here and mold it so that it lines up with the wafer. Okay, so you can see that I molded the ring to fit the wafer pretty much exactly. If it goes past it like it does here, it's not a big deal. Okay, so next I'm going to use this Coloplast strip paste. We refer to it as putty because it feels like putty, it's just really sticky. So you're just gonna pull off, you do like maybe 1/4 of an inch, but it kind of just depends on how big your wafer and your stoma is. So I just pulled off a piece here and I'm going to start twisting it and just forming a skinny like strip out of it. So what we're gonna be doing with this is making like a mini ring and putting it around the stoma opening, the hole on the wafer, and it's gonna help prevent leaking. So this is about good. I might make it a little bit thinner. You can experiment with thinner or thicker, but a little bit goes a long way. I found that the strip paste is a lot stickier than a wafer or a moldable ring. Measure it out and see if I made it big enough. It's gonna go a little bit outside of the hole. The key is to not put it like right on the edge of the opening. You want a little bit of space, I'll show you. A little bit of space between the actual opening and the putty. We have tried multiple ways of doing this and this is the way that works best for us. So you can see here I didn't pull off enough putty, so I'm going to grab another piece and make one big enough to fill in this gap. Okay, so this is the finished product. We normally make a couple in advance because obviously this is kind of a long process if you have a squirming baby. So we go ahead and save this cover and just put it back on and then fold it up and set it aside until we need it. A good way to make sure it sticks well is we warm it up with a hair dryer for maybe 30 seconds or so, maybe a little bit longer. Just make sure it's not too hot to put on the skin. But we have had the worst luck with this wiggly baby and a leaky bag. Sometimes changing as many as 6 bags a day. And using this method, we have cut it back to 1 bag a day and he gets to crawl around and play and go wild all day and it stays on all day. So hopefully this helps and good luck with your bag changes.